FPL camper on the road, chasing points where dreams are sold.
Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is a team selection video for Game Week 25. I don't know why I was so excited right there. How you all doing? Surprise, surprise, another red arrow for me in Game Week 24. I don't even know at this point. I've lost count how many red arrows I've had. It is what it is. I've accepted my faith at this point. I don't even... this was the first game week where I didn't feel disappointed that I got a red arrow. I made 4 transfers. I got a -4. I had 3 free, and I made a -4 for Chalaba, who conceded 2 goals in the first half. Follow for more FPL genius FPL advice like this. We're gonna jump straight into it. Let's not waste time. I mean, I feel like I haven't earned your time at this point, so I'm gonna keep my videos, try and keep them as short as possible, because my season is going to, it's going how it's going. You know. If you've been following, you know how it's going. Another red arrow. So I think for the first time this season, I've jumped outside of, let's just go to Fantasy app over here. Check the team first. I've jumped outside of 500k. Go to the Fantasy, and as you can see, 57 points, average 55. But of course, I got a -4, so that drops to whatever it is, 53. Look at the sea of green. 620,000 rank. Wow. Embarrassing. Maybe I should just stop making videos. Maybe I should close the whole channel. Just let me know in the comments. Do you really enjoy these videos as much that I should keep? Because FPL wise, you should never take advice from me. Or I shouldn't say never. Again, I had a good season last season, but I was 4K last season, by the way. This season is not going whatever move I do, and I said it last week. Let's just go. I'll show you. I'll talk about the moves as well. And I'll tell you how it went. It wasn't all bad, but still a red. I don't know, even when I have make good changes, still red. Verbruggen! PTSD every time I hear this name. PTSD. I don't even know. And you know what the funny thing is? I might have to play him this week. This week as well. I was just on Twitter. I took a screenshot from live FPL 2 or 3 minutes before the match was over. It's like, finally, and I'd written the whole post. Like, finally, Verbruggen keeps a clean sheet. God damn it. And he concedes in the last kick of the game. Yeah, I mean, you can't write it at this point. Just look at this. Look at this. 3 points. I mean, 3 points is that's good. Still good. I mean, he got a save point. Wow. 1 point, 2 point, 3 points, 7 points. The only clean sheet I've gotten from Verbruggen. 1 point, 1 point, and 11 points on the week I played the free hit and I took him out for Raya. And then 1 point, 3 points, 1 point since I brought him in. So 1 clean sheet, 7-pointer. Disastrous decision to bring him in, but yeah. And as I said, I might have to play him again this week, which gives me even more depression. Yeah, Mateusz Nunes with 1 point after his 11-pointer. Was it 11 last week? Yeah, 11-pointer last week. He played again, and they conceded 2 goals against Tottenham in the second half. They were going strong City in the first half. Second half, Tottenham, wow, they looked... I have to say, by the way, because I know I'm known as an Arsenal fan, and sometimes, you know, I just chat shit on the Twitter space, or I don't. I go after the rage baiters, and I get involved in the war. I don't know why I get triggered about that, but I don't have any internal hatred about any player, really, of rival teams. Especially not Tottenham, because I know Arsenal fans have this inherited hatred for Tottenham, but I didn't grow up in London, so I don't have that. I don't dislike Tottenham. But I have to say, I was very impressed with Xavi Simons in the second half. Wow, what a player. I mean, I know he hasn't shown it until now, and you know, Arsenal fans were mocking Tottenham for like, oh, we got Eze, you got Xavi Simons, blah, blah, blah. But that second half performance, it deserves an applause. And here I am applauding him because he was sensational. Same with Solanke, who scored 2 goals. But yeah, wow. Great match, great match. Good as an Arsenal fan also to benefit from it. Gabriel, 8 points, clean sheet. Yeah, another impressive, after a very bad performance against United, another very impressive performance by Arsenal at Leeds away. Wow, smoked them. Just suffocated them, smoked them 4-0. Left nothing for Leeds. Their coach was surprising. Yeah, impressive, impressive. Chalobah, as I said, brought him in for a -4 because I wanted him long term anyways for this Chelsea run of fixtures. Look at it, it's still sea of green. Disappointed to start this run with conceding 2 goals in the first half like that. Just, it is what it is. I mean, I have him now. I'm still happy to have him. As I said, look, Wolves away, Leeds home, Burnley home. They should keep some clean sheets there. Hopefully some DEFCONs. He got DEFCONs in this game, obviously, which is why I ended up at 3 points. Here, yeah. 12 defensive contributions, so let that continue. Midfield. So Rice 3 points. Yeah, disappointing from a 4 goal. Not to get anything. Rodgers, again, disappointing. He got something in Newcastle away. Brentford at home, I was expecting something. That was a strange game. I wasn't expecting Villa to lose, to be honest, to Brentford. And they were losing quite early in the match, and they couldn't, overturn it. Buemo, who I brought in for Bukayo Saka, who didn't even show up. Or did Saka play? No, he didn't play. And he's injured now again. Still, I think he's going to miss the Sunderland as well. He missed the game against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. So let's see. I think I wanted to sell Saka anyways. I said for a while he's not justifying his price. So I'm happy to have Buemo. Again, disappointed with Buemo not getting any returns. Fulham at home. But Tottenham home, that could be an open match. He could get some returns. But see, look at it. This is what I'm talking about. 9 points City. 10 points against Arsenal. 2 of the most difficult teams. I bring him in for Fulham at home. And he blanks. But he's a very hot property right now. 8.5. I have no idea how much I paid for him. I think it must have been 8.2. Has he gone that much in price? I think I paid 8.2. Yeah, I think I paid 8.2. Okay, 3 price changes. Bruno Fernandes, who I brought in for Cole Palmer, who also didn't play. Or, no, Palmer actually played, sorry. And so I had Palmer. Last game week, the game week before that, here, he didn't show up, so got on the bench. And I sold him, but he did play this game week. When I sold him, I was like, shit, he's going to punish me, obviously. But he didn't. He blanked with or he ended up on 3 points. And Bruno Fernandes scored 10 points, and he was my captain, so I'm happy with that decision at least. And I'm happy because Palmer is still, you can see he's not fully fit. He's stopping with a niggle. I didn't want to deal with that. I didn't want to deal with Saka for long term, so I was very happy with these 2 free transfers that I made. Buemo for Saka, and then Bruno Fernandes for Palmer. And I got Enzo Fernandez for Turkey, and I'm happy with that because Enzo scored, last minute. Won the game. Got his shirt off, which is a yellow card. Might have had more points, but, we're not going to blame him. It was a last-minute winner again. And happy with that. Thiago blanked, even though Brentford won. He had a 1v1 chance that got ruled as a foul. I think that was sus, if you ask me. And a lot of fans on Twitter agreed with it. But, it is what it is. Who is he playing now? Newcastle away. It's a tough run of games. I thought about all week selling Thiago for why am I forgetting names? What? I'm starting to get old. Jeez, João Pedro. What the hell? Yeah, Palmer for João Pedro there. I have the money, obviously. I have a free transfer, and this run, João Pedro's been in a good form. Look at this, 8, 12, 10. So they're still in the. There's still an option. And I wanted to take a -4 last game week because I wanted to triple up on Chelsea eventually. And I was like, I'm going to take a -4 eventually one of these weeks anyway. So why not take it at the start of the good run? Then I'll have a triple. I have to save some transfers for the double that Arsenal has in 26 as well. Or I don't have to. I could just sell one of the... Depends who I'm bringing though. Because I don't think I'm going to go with Saka. I think I'm going to bring... Timber or either sell Verbruggen. That could be another option. Do I have the money to sell? To sell Verbruggen for Raya. That would be the easiest. But I don't want to hold Raya long term though, because it's so expensive. But for the double, Why isn't the double here? Yeah, it's been confirmed here. Game week 26. Brentford away. Should I bring Raya this game week? Maybe I should bring Raya this game week. Sunderland home. That could be easy clean sheet. Brentford away. I mean, never know. And then Wolves, but you have a double as well. So Timber not on training. I thought about Timber at first, but maybe I should do that. But then I don't have money for João Pedro. I do have money for João Pedro. I could make both of these. Oh, shit. What do I do? What do I do? Please let me know in the comments. These are two options that I need. As I said, another Arsenal defender or whatever player, but defender most likely for the double. And no, sorry, I was at the points here. And yeah, Haaland 5 points, doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? Probably second most captained after Bruno Fernandes, but yeah. So that's how it was. Decent game week. Red arrow. It is what it is. Big team. Here is the juice. So I've got Verbruggen with Crystal Palace at home. I mean, you could say again. I've been saying it always. Everton at home. What, the 97th minute Everton scored. Crazy. But maybe I should bring Raya this game week. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about that? Should I bring Raya? Or should I prioritize João Pedro? Or should I roll, not bring any of them? Or should I bring both of them for -4? Because who gives a fuck at this point? I mean, my rank, it's horrible anyway, so I could make both moves. Yeah. And then I've got Tia with Brentford at home. Again, you never know. Newcastle looked so poor again last night against City. You never know which Newcastle are going to show up. But I've got him there because the best. Mateus Nunes got Liverpool away. I mean, I could sell one of these for Timber and have them for this game and the double, so that's also an option. I've got Gabriel Sunderland at home, no problem with that one. And Chalobah Wolves away, no problem with that one. I've got Rice Sunderland at home, no problem with that one. Hopefully some points there. Rodgers Bournemouth away, no problem with that one. And I've got Buemo and Bruno Fernandes with Tottenham at home. No problem with that one at all. This could be a high-scoring game week. I've got captaincy on Bruno Fernandes again. Obviously, to me, much better than having Haaland Liverpool away. I mean, Haaland at this point with a... What is happening? Why did that restart? Why did the app restart? Sorry. Haaland with... What? Why is this happening? Okay. Apparently, FPL doesn't want me to, What? That was such a weird glitch. Okay, I'm not going to touch it again because it happened twice. But the returns for Haaland have been horrible. And maybe I just... you could make the argument at this point for selling him. The only problem I thought about this is that I don't need the money. I don't need the money because where would you invest that? If it was between Haaland and Salah like it was for a couple of, seasons. I guess next year, especially if Salah goes, they're going to have to price the players more. The likes of Buemo, Saka, Palmer. I mean, I think they're a good price, but it's just, I don't know. Like, if we sell Haaland, who are you bringing? Where are you investing that money? I have the money now to bring in Raya or Timber or João Pedro. Like, where? And the midfield, you've got, maybe Palmer, you could argue, but he's not. Yeah, as I said, they want to deal with a headache. It's not about the money. But anyways. Yeah. Enzo Fernandez Wolves away. Happy with that. Not very happy with the attack. As I said, Haaland Liverpool away. He's very highly owned, but it's damage limitation. I would love to have someone else. Maybe a Ketike even. I mean, he's looking good. So you could make that argument. Sell Haaland for a Ketike. And then you'll have some extra money to invest in some, maybe another striker or rotation or whatever. That could be a good strategy. If you're in a wild card, I mean, I definitely would consider that because it's not looking good for Haaland. And Thiago, as I said, I'm not happy with this fixture. So I could bring João Pedro. But after 2 or 3 fixtures, if you hold him, he gets better. So I don't know what to do. Let's see. I'm going to have to make those decisions tomorrow. It's apparently Friday deadline. I didn't know that. I was unaware of. I just saw it before I started making the video. Maybe it's too late. Maybe I should start making these videos on Wednesday instead of Thursday. Because I feel like it's too late. And I'm a small channel. This video doesn't get pushed that much. Those who watch me are probably, watch me. But those who don't, if you see this on Saturday, it's too late already. Or whatever. If you enjoy just watching it for the sake of it, I'm happy for that. And I'll thank you for that. But It's not very helpful if you get to see this on Friday night or Saturday. So, yeah. And that's it. I don't have more on that. Yeah. I think I covered everything that I had to. Yeah. João Pedro and an Arsenal defender for the double, but that could wait for next week because the double is next week. But if I'd say think about those things, yeah, those would be the priorities. But also, is Haaland a sell? Let me know. Could we make a case that Haaland is a sell? Ekitike is looking good. The problem with Ekitike is, he misses out every now and then because Isak has been long-term injured now, and they want to keep him fit. So sometimes he gets benched. But he's been looking good. I like the look of Ekitike. I like him as a player. And again, another player that plays for a rival team. If you've seen this channel, you know that I don't have that kind of... rival teams don't make me dislike the player itself. My favorite player in the last few years, again, if you've been following me for a couple of years, you know that I was a huge Diogo Jota fan. May he rest in peace. He was my favorite player in the entire FPL, the entire Premier League, and I'm an Arsenal fan, And Brian Buemo from last season and the season before, huge Buemo player, and he plays for Man United. He dunked on my team the game week before, and I still, I can't hate him. Yeah, so that's it. I shouldn't talk more. But again, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. My subscribers as well are going like my FPL season. There's just, I've been on 313, 14, 15, goes back to 14, 13, 12, 14, 15, 12, 11. I don't know. It's just going like that. But it really helps the channel, especially the small channels. I know it's just like, oh, I don't want to have another channel there on the subscription list. I already subscribed to too many. But think of it, the small channels likely don't need extra subscribers. They're doing fine. We need them. The small ones could help us a lot, could go a long way. So please do that. And I'll see you next week for the team selection. Game week 26. Double game week 26. Good luck this game week. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Subscribe. Come on. Just do it. I'm waiting. Just do it.